All right, this Hangout is on air live. Welcome to everybody here. And, it is called the Holistic Healer's Roadmap to launch your business to amazing success. I'm Dr. Annette Cargioli, and as the creator of EPT Works, I'm an expert in identifying and releasing the unconscious programming that is stopping you from manifesting your big dream. I understand how old ideas, beliefs, and scripts get in the way of you being able to take solid action to get what you really want. I've had to release my own limiting beliefs about money, success, prosperity, to get to the place of living my dream. I can help you free up massive energy to create the business of your dreams. In addition to releasing all that negative programming, to create a successful business, you must also focus on the financial realities of your dream business. Penny Langley is here tonight too. Hi, Penny.
Hi, everyone.
Penny is a retired corporate executive who has managed budgets of $500 million. I knew this program would need someone like Penny who knows all things money, and that is why I invited her to play a key role in the development and facilitation of this program. Penny leads BusinessWorks participants into fully realizing their mission, market, and financial profitability. She gently guides participants into dreaming a bigger dream for their business. She is an inspiration for every entrepreneur, and she is an essential part to your business dream and development. Linda Collier is also here. Hi, Linda.
Hi, everyone.
Linda is a multi-talented professional. In addition to playing a key executive role at EPT Works Incorporated, Linda has also served at LifeWorks and BusinessWorks Luxury Beach Trainings as our in-house hospitality diva. She is joining this webinar as a two-time graduate of BusinessWorks to share her experience and results. Now, you're going to walk away tonight, I hope, learning a few things to help your business, whether you decide to do BusinessWorks or not. I want to make this valuable to you. So the things you're going to walk away with tonight are how to overcome the fear that gets in the way of your success. You're also going to get an action list so that you know the most important actions you can take to create and build your business. You will also get a structured weekly marketing plan that you can start to use to help build your business right now. You will also learn the single most important action you could take before you can launch high above your old set points for money and success. Now, some of you don't know me, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about my own story. I grew up in a very loving family. My parents loved each other and their children. They did the best they could. We never got the best things, cars, houses. In fact, we never even owned a house. But we always had enough food, and our vacations were about visiting our grandparents and our relatives. Growing up, I never imagined going on a vacation like the vacations I now go on to really beautiful beach houses and exotic locations. I loved my family, and so I became loyal to the poverty consciousness that existed within my family without really even knowing it. At the age of 12, I decided to be a chiropractor because it seemed like a good job for a mom, and I wanted to be a mom. I thought I could make good money, even though I didn't even know what good money was or what to do with it if I had it, other than buying food and necessities and paying bills and mostly paying off debt. I found out much later how paying off debt was a family pattern that I became loyal to out of love for my family. Now, fast forward to my graduation from chiropractic college with a mountain of, you know what, student loan debt. I also got married right out of school. Ron also had enormous student loan debt. The two of us had over $100,000 in student loan debt. I knew debt really well. I had no idea that I needed to carry the weight of that debt just so I could continually honor my family by constantly having debt to pay off. I had a dream to help people who others couldn't help. I'm imagining that's true for a lot of you. So knowing practically nothing about healing, business, money, or marketing, we started our healing business in 1984. Within 2 months of getting married and starting our business, I was pregnant. I understand what it feels like to wonder, how am I going to make it? I still remember being 6 months pregnant and lying on the floor in our empty waiting room with snow piled up in the parking lot, shaking my head and saying, how are we going to feed this baby? So believe me when I say I understand what it's like to struggle on your path to success and making the world a better place. Now, fast forward to my discovery of EPT. By now, you may wonder what our student loan debt looked like. Well, it was nearly doubled because I didn't think I could pay it. I paid all those other bills, but I was having a hard time paying the overwhelming student loan debt. We had no savings and lived in a 1,300 square foot house with 4 children. At this point, I understood that what you believe can limit what you can achieve. I understood that, and so I was already a daily user of subliminal cassette tapes. Yes, you heard that right, cassette tapes. I'm that old. In fact, I use subliminal tapes to potty train my children. So I know and I knew that changing your mind, your inner world, could result in the changes you want to experience in behavior and health and relationships. Discovering the power of forgiveness in EPT was the turning point for my life. This is where the door of possibility blew wide open for me. This was the point I knew I could create something brand new in my family, my business, and my life. Fast forward again, this time to my life now. And I can tell you of miracles that happened with student loan debt, IRS tax debt, family relationships, and my business growth and success. My family bonds have grown closer, my income has grown bigger, my savings has grown bigger, my debt has grown smaller. I have a job that I love that has given me freedom to have a great life. I want you to know what is possible for you and your business and your future. So let's start by talking about 2 major things that can stop you from creating a successful business. The first major thing that can stop you is fear. Fear about owning your own business. That's kind of scary. Owning your own business. Fear about not knowing enough, not being enough. Fear of failure, fear of success, fears that no one will want your service and all you will hear are crickets, and I've heard plenty of them. Fear of past failures, fears about money and lack and ridicule. You may have heard the saying, if you aren't feeling fear, you aren't trying hard enough. I can tell you, if you aren't taking action, it's because of fear. The truth is, you're always going to have a certain amount of fear. It's the fear that prevents you from taking action that you must transform and release. So I'm going to give you 3 kind of simple solutions, I think, but they do take some action and some effort that will help you release the fear that paralyzes you taking action and making decisions to make something new in your life. The first one is real obvious. EPT. EPT is amazing, but you have to have someone help you. You know, a lot of people work doing EPT to work on their own issues to break through, but if you've never created a business and you've never succeeded in this way, it's going to be a lot harder for you and a lot slower for you to create something you've never created. So my little secret here about getting EPT done is spend the money to go to a practitioner who has already breaking through with their business, because they know how to do it. They've already released the things that you will need to release. And so this is going to speed up everything for you. Don't hold back. Don't make it about money. Make it about your dream. Do what you need to do. Get expert help. Someone who's already walked the road can help you better than anybody. The second thing to break through your fears is a little thing I like to call brainwashing. And the Mind movie or the Money Affirmations video is the way to go. So if you go to the EPT website, the Mind movie I've constructed there, especially for EPT practitioners, to help you kind of like embed in your mind those changes so that they become something that is just who you are. And the more you embed those images and those ideas wash over your mind with the sounds, the words, the affirmations, and the images, it's going to help transform you and move you forward. The Money Affirmations video is a video that you get when you opt in on my homepage, eptworks.com, and one of the scheduled video or emails that you'll get is that Money Affirmation video. And that's another thing that you can actually sit and go over on a daily basis. You just bring it up. You know, I watched my Mind movie video for over a year after I made it, and that was only maybe 5 years ago. I spent a year riding in the car. I would be reading a book while Ron was driving, and I would have my iPhone with the Mind movie on the page I wasn't reading, because here's a trick about those Mind movies. When you have it in your eye view, but you're not really paying attention to it, you could be reading a book, your subconscious mind will grab the thing that you're not paying attention to, and it's more likely to slip it in and embed it on those terms than if you try to force feed it. So that's kind of a little tip for that. But, you know, don't take that for granted. You know, spend the time, you know, think, I'm going to embed these images. I am, come hell or high water, I'm going to be this amazing practitioner who changes the world, one person at a time. The third thing that I would recommend is to get yourself hooked up with some really good guided meditation. Now, Penny happens to be an incredible expert in guided meditation, so I'm going to let her tell you about the ways you can use guided meditation to also help release your fear.
And thank you, Annette. So guided meditation has been an incredible part of my success story, both in the corporate world and now in my own business. And I read an article recently by a top business magazine that the one thing that the 32 top executives of top companies did was meditate. So obviously, it can help move both you in your personal life and your professional life forward. So use meditation to help eliminate the chatter in your head And as we talk about fear, as we talk about trying to do new things, suddenly you start to think or hear those messages, that chatter that says, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, who do I think I am? And that's where meditation comes in. And meditation is basically the silencing of the mind, the recentering of yourself, the focus on the breath, and then in that you begin to hear the guidance from a higher source. And you can replace those, or you will replace those negative messages with positive reinforcing messages that help you overcome the fear, that surround you with success stories, that surround you with I can messages, and guide you through that challenge that you're facing on a particular day. It's also how, again, we transform our lives and our businesses through visualizing what it is that we want. You use guided meditation to then feel it as though you have already achieved this successful business that you've dreamed of, and then suddenly you find that it manifests in the world that you live in.
Thank you. So releasing your fear will allow you to take the risks. That's right, risks. Creating something new always comes with risks. Releasing your fear will let you take the risk you must take in order to create something brand new, something you've never created before. By releasing your fear, you will be able to think more clearly and take action much faster. No more procrastination. By releasing your fear, you will more easily attract the best business solutions to grow your business. And by releasing your fear, you won't have to do everything perfect just to deserve a successful business.
The second major thing that can stop you is ignorance. Simply not knowing the best actions to take will stop you from taking any action. It will stop you from moving forward. There's much to do when you're starting a new business. How do I structure my business and finances, for example? So you want to structure your business in such a way that you keep your business separate from your personal assets. Protect your personal assets. As you think about what stage you need to make key decisions, it starts at the very beginning. So at the time that you establish your name, how do I go about getting clients? What about insurance and record keeping? What kind of forms do I need? And how much do I charge? If you take a look at what is really involved in setting up a business, the steps are definable, but if you don't know where you're going, you can make some mistakes that will actually derail or cause you to backtrack later. And so by attending a program like this, you become more confident and you know the steps that you need to move forward, and therefore you do. So things along the lines of, how do you brand your business? Where will you do your business? And I mean, that could be a different geography. That could be, is it on a boat, plane, or in a studio? It could be, how do you select the ideal client? How do you know when you're focusing on the right client? How do you structure your finances? How do you get paid? How do you make money out of this business? And those are the types of things that we go through in extreme detail in the content of the program. You'll structure a weekly marketing plan. You will do something along the lines of an internet activity each week. There will be web work. You'll join an online directory. You'll set up your search engine optimization. There's blogs and e-newsletters. If this terminology sounds unfamiliar or scary, these are the types of things that we take you into that level of confidence so that you can carry it into your business as a practice right from the get-go. You'll probably want to do one community marketing activity per week. So attend a network meeting, be a speaker, volunteer in the public so that you have name recognition, and build those networks so that others will start to refer their friends and family as well as other business associates to you. Do one relationship building activity per week. So we recommend that you establish a referral partner hookup. And you recommend for their business, they recommend for yours. We recommend that you send thank you notes. So, little things like this are important as you step out into the business for the first time. And, there's others who have gone before you that have already learned some of these lessons the hard way. So we've tried to pull it all together so that you leave the program ready to launch, or with a firm action plan to launch. And we've seen individuals launch as quickly as 90 days after the completion of the course. We are out here to help you along and to learn the lessons that we sometimes learned the hard way. We want to help you set yourself up in every way possible as a professional, as a successful business, and the more you know about how to do that, the less stressful and the more quickly you can bring this new dream business about. We'll look at some automation type activities, such as the technologies that you'll use, as well as some of the social media opportunities. And we'll put you in a position where you're more easily able to communicate who you are, what you do, and what you bring to them.
In just a minute, I'm going to reveal the single most important action you can take before you can launch a successful business. But first, I want to talk about the most painful challenge you are faced with when you have your own business is self-esteem. When things aren't going the way you hoped, you start wondering, can I do this? Am I worth it? Is anyone ever going to come and pay me? This challenge is not about having more. It's about being more. You will say things to yourself like, I knew I shouldn't try. It may work for her, but not for me. Why did I believe in myself? I'm stupid to think I can do this. I don't deserve success. I want you to know that success is more than a formula that makes all your insecurities and problems go away. Success is about creating and sustaining peak performance levels. Peak performance in your service and delivery of service, peak performance in your relationships with clients, peak performance in your time management, peak performance in setting goals and taking action to meet your goals, peak performance in money management, peak performance in rewarding yourself in your business. Success or failure will never define the value of who you are. You are so much more than your performance. You are the one who gets to decide to do your best no matter what the outcome. You are the one who gets to decide how you want to serve the world through your business. You are the one who gets to believe you are worthy or not. You are the one who gets to choose to believe in yourself or not. You are the one who gets to decide to try something new just because you can. You are the one with all the power, not success or failure. Once you break through all your ego insecurities and accept the power is in you, not in your performance or your success or your failure, you will start enjoying higher levels of performance and success in your business and your life. Now, here's where I would like Linda to tell her story of letting her insecurity write her story of failure in her marriage, in her body, in her life, holding her back from sharing her gifts in the world, in a business she never imagined would or could exist. Hi, Linda.
Hi. Thank you for having me. Gosh, my success in this business, I've taken BusinessWorks twice. And, you know, believing that I could do it was the biggest obstacle I had to overcome. And believing that people would look at me and say that I'm worth giving their money to, and realizing that the expertise that I had gained over the years of losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, in bettering my relationships with my family, my husband, all of those things contributed to my success in business.
So how much weight did you lose, Linda?
I have lost over 100 pounds twice.
Well, and I know that just because you had done that and you were in my office, a lot of people saw that you had lost weight, and there was this kind of natural, attention given to you when somebody wanted to lose weight. And so I know that there were a lot of people who were asking you for advice, and I know that you kind of gave advice. So here's a question. You were giving advice before you set up your business. Did the people who you gave advice to who didn't pay you, did they do nearly as well, or was that as enjoyable? What was the difference for you?
Well, I guess I could say that it wasn't as enjoyable because I felt like my boundaries were breached. I was getting questions on a regular basis. It was taking time away from, it was like a matter of regular conversation rather than a professional type setting. So that was always the conversation.
So
they
weren't
successful in weight loss, however, very successful.
Right, but I guess what I'm thinking is that you were actually kind of questioning whether you even wanted to give advice because it had become kind of a burden, and it wasn't really worth it. You were putting all this out, but not really getting anything back.
Yeah, it was a one-way street for sure.
Well, and that's really why I had recommended to you that you should seriously take BusinessWorks, because I thought it could give you the boundary and make you feel a lot better about the service you were providing.
Plus, I also had really good advice about what kind of charges I would be making at that for that particular business. Not even knowing exactly how I was going to go about charging for what I was offering.
Yeah, so another question I have for you is, if you had not done BusinessWorks, would you be setting up a business? Would you have set up a business?
Absolutely not.
So
I would have never even thought about it because the equity in the relationship was totally off.
So, wow, that's kind of incredible. So if you had to give anybody advice who's thinking about taking BusinessWorks, what would your advice be?
I would say go for it. You can only move forward when you take BusinessWorks. You're not going to step backward at all. You are going to step forward and step up.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I know that a lot of people might assume that because you work for me and you have access to me, and you even have access to Penny because she's on Leadership Council and we're all on Leadership Council at APT, that there wouldn't be any reason for you to do BusinessWorks, that you would just naturally unfold a business. And so what do you have to say about that?
It's not that simple. It really isn't that simple. And you really have to take action to get something back from that.
Awesome. Thank you.
And I wasn't ready to take action.
Yeah, until you got that second BusinessWorks.
Yep.
Well, that is fantastic. Thank you so much. So, my question for everybody here, are you on track to achieve your business goals? Have you even set any business goals? Do you know what to do to reach your business goals? Has it been just okay? Has it been so-so? Has it been an absolute disaster? BusinessWorks is a 4-day intensive training that can help you generate the momentum required to make your business an amazing success. Just by deciding to do this, to set this time aside for yourself and your business, you will begin to break free from the deep insecurities you have held inside that you are not worth it. This action will put the universe on notice that you are worth it, that you believe in yourself, and that you're in. Do you have a big dream for your business? Are you afraid no matter how big you dream, you will stay stuck in the same job, living the same life, never attaining your dream? Do you feel like you don't know how to get from where you are to where you want to be? Or do you already have an emerging business and you are ready to break through to the next level of success? BusinessWorks was inspired to help you.
It was inspired to help you clarify your purpose and vision for your business.
And to launch high above your old set points for money and business success.
To align your business with your deepest aspirations.
To enjoy more time with your family and those you love.
To cultivate a rich spiritual life and a deep relationship with your inner guidance.
And to create a life of balance, joy, wealth, and fulfillment. A life you dreamed of.
Since this isn't your run-of-the-mill business training, you can expect more experiential exercises and meditative experiences along with a few exciting surprises.
You will enjoy a beautiful, peaceful, and relaxing beach setting where you can set aside time to mastermind your dream business. You will experience profound breakthrough transformation in yourself and your business.
You will love expanding your vision of success for your business with newfound financial clarity. Your confidence will soar as you complete BusinessWorks with your own personal focused plan of action to fulfill your dream business.
In addition to BusinessWorks, you will get
luxurious accommodations. Every guest gets their own private room and bathroom, which gives you maximum comfort and relaxation. You also get my healthy cuisine, Linda C's kitchen table cuisine, so you can experience how easy it is to eat and prepare delicious, nutritious meals. You also will get website construction and setup. If you need help to set up your first website, I'm here to help you with that, and you can leave BusinessWorks with your first website.
You will also get a spectacular beach setting that lifts your soul, calms your spirit, and connects you to who you really are.
You will also get to join with an elite group of like-minded entrepreneurs whose growth and development has been enhanced by EPT, opening you up to the possibilities of amazing friendships as you embark on your journey of expanded success. You will get a private consultation with me, Dr. Annette, to open your energy to manifesting your dream business.
You will get a private consultation with me, Penny Langley, to map out, strategize, and design your financial dream.
All this and more for a $2,500 investment in your business dream.
And we're here to help you be successful in your dream business, and we want to make sure that you are ready. We have a new application process to help you and to help us ensure that you're ready to move forward to the next level in your dream business. Because we only accept participants that we know are ready to get the most out of this training, you must apply by the application deadline in July.
There are 4 dates to remember. The application is due by July the 10th, and there's a $250 application fee. The second date, once you're accepted, the second payment is due by July the 25th, of $1,000. The third date, the final payment is due by October the 9th of $1,250. And then BusinessWorks Training, the 4th date is November the 5th through the 9th. Text me your email and I will send you, and my number is 317-507-0424. Text me your email and your name and I will email you an application immediately. There is no obligation to fill out an application if I send you an application, so feel free to request it. If your application is not accepted at this time, that you're not ready for this training yet, your $250 application fee will be returned to you.
Finally, I want to tell you the single most important action for you to take before you can create your dream business. This is the only way you can prevent ongoing failure in your life and all the loss of happiness, joy, excitement, and adventure you could be enjoying. You must make a decision. Decide to become an expert in your business and also in the services you provide. By deciding to become good at what you do, you will create a lifestyle and a business that you want while having incredible balance and joy in your life. By deciding to become good at what you do, you will position yourself as an expert and clients will seek you out. By deciding to become good at what you do, you will take the trainings that are best for your professional growth and continually seek to learn more to serve better. Like I said before, it's not about having more. It's about being more. You can start now by answering 3 questions. The first one, what is my highest vision for my business? The second question, what am I no longer willing to accept in my life? And the third question, what am I willing to do to make my business spectacular? On this webinar, we talked about what you can do to get started. I talked about 3 tools to help you overcome the fear that gets in the way of your success: EPT, mind, movie, and money affirmation videos, and guided meditation.
I described the most important actions you can take to create and build your business: branding, your services, your ideal client, structuring your finances, and paying yourself. I also described a structured weekly marketing plan that you can start using to help your business right now. Do 1 activity per week in each of these areas of relationship building, internet activities, and community marketing.
Success or failure will never define the value of who you are. Once you break through all your ego insecurities and accept the power is in you, not in your performance, you will start enjoying higher levels of performance and success in life. You must make a decision. Decide to become an expert in your business and also in the services you provide. It's not about having more, it's about being more. All the information here is just the beginning to your journey to creating a life and business you love. BusinessWorks is designed to help you achieve your goals faster and easier.
to support you to create your dream business,
and to make your process of radical transformation more fun and enjoyable than you ever thought possible.
Make a commitment to your life now and in the future. Apply for the 2015 BusinessWorks Beach Conference. You'll really be glad you did, and we'd love to see you there.
Just text me your email and your name, 317-507-0424, and I'll email you an application. You must return the application by July the 10th with a $250 application fee. Once you're accepted, your second payment of $1,000 is due by July 24th, and your third and final payment of $1,250 is due on October the 9th. BusinessWorks takes place in Destin, Florida, November 5th through the 10th.
So does anybody who's watching, I know we have 4 viewers right now, does anybody have any questions? You can type it into the question box if you do. None? Oh, all right. Well, you know, we would love to see you at BusinessWorks, and if there's no questions, then we're going to go ahead and end this broadcast, and this will be also in podcast form next week, and it'll immediately be available on YouTube. So you all have a great evening, and I hope to see you at BusinessWorks. And if not, God bless. You deserve a business you love, and you can make a decision now to move in that direction, and whatever calls you, it will get you to where you're going. I guarantee it. Bye-bye. Have a great evening.